Hey, what's up guys? Eternal here. We are back again with Splatoon Splatfest ranking by themes. Now it's been a hot while since we did one of these. We did Splatoon 1 previously. We're now doing Splatoon 2, and for sure we're definitely not doing Splatoon 3 anytime soon. Let's just kick this off. So the first one we have is action versus comedy. I'd say this one was an okay theme. So yeah, action's pretty cool. I like action stuff. Comedy's alright. I think what's more engaging out of those two, if I were to play that, which obviously I did not, I think I would have definitely been team action, as it just probably suits me more. But yeah, I'd say it's an okay theme. Okay, so the next one was adventure versus relax. Now I participated in this one because this one was kind of fun. I think it was a European Splatfest only. But yeah, I think for this one I was team adventure. Anyways, I need to rank this still. Adventure just seems more appealing to me instead of relaxing. I'd say this one was also an okay theme. It wasn't perfect, but it was alright. So the next one is baseball versus soccer, or football, whatever you want to call it, because that one's NA. I did not participate in that one because obviously I'm European. But I'd say this one was also like, maybe, yeah, I'm debating between B and C rank here. Because not everyone's a sports fan, but it may be okay. I think I'm going to put it in C rank. Not everyone's a sports fan, at least as far as I know. But if I were to like play that one, I think I would have been team soccer. It just seems more appealing to me than baseball because I could not care. But yeah, I'm putting it in C. It just wasn't too appealing. It's just sports. Not a huge fan of sports, but that's just me. Okay, so next one's actually a returning Splatfest. They redid it. It's Pocky versus Sukami. I think I said that right. Correct me if I didn't. I think last time I previously put this in no opinion. Now I've still not done it, so I'm just also going to put this in no opinion. So we're going to keep it short and simple. No opinion. Not done it. Ever. Yeah, that's that. Next one is cake versus ice cream. Now I believe that one was the test fire one, when the Splatoon world premiere for Splatoon 2, Splatfest, whatever happened. This one was interesting. I think this only happened in NA in Europe. This was not in Japan. But cake versus ice cream. I'd say this one was probably another okay theme. Like, it's not too unique, but it's a food theme, sure. I think that one's actually pretty alright. If I were to play that, which I didn't at the time, I think I would have been team ice cream, as I just think that's just better. I prefer ice cream over cake. I'm a very picky cake eater, but ice cream is just beautiful. I like ice cream. But we'll keep it as that. Cake versus ice cream, B rank. Next one is a JP Splatfest. It's C versus Pa. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. I think it was like a baseball league sponsored Splatfest, so it kind of makes sense. But since I'm not a huge supporter with baseball, I'm gonna have to put that in C rank. I don't know, that's just me, but it was a sponsored Splatfest. I can't say much. Obviously I didn't play that, but I'm putting that in C rank. Like, it wasn't grand, it also wasn't the worst. I don't think it ever would be the worst. But it's a sponsored Splatfest, so there's that. If I were to be on the team, I don't know, C versus Pa, I don't exactly know what or which. I'm just gonna go with the interesting word. I'm just gonna go with Pa. I don't know if they won, I don't think they did. Oh, did they? Maybe they did. Correct me in the comments. Okay, so next Splatfest is another Japanese one. Champion versus Challenger. Now that sounds really interesting. Like, are you a champion or are you a challenger? I don't know. I think that's what it's trying to base off. But considering it has like the exclusive gear on the thing, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put that in OK. Now there's like quite a lot going in OK right now. There's not been a theme so far that's just stood out. But if I were to be on the team, since this was a Japanese Splatfest, maybe Team Champion. I don't know if they won, I don't think they did. I think Challenger won that. But I just chose that team because the exclusive gear is there, so yeah, the exclusive gear was actually looking pretty fire, not gonna lie. But yeah, we're putting that in B rank. Next one is the final fest, the Splatocalypse. Chaos versus Order, but wait, we are not doing that just yet. We're gonna put that on hold, we're gonna do that later. for specific reasons, obviously. Like we did the last time for Kelly vs Marie, we're not doing that yet. Chaos vs Order, can wait. Next one is Chicken vs Egg. This was actually my first Splatfest, so this one's like probably one of my favourite themes ever. I'm gonna put that in S tier. It had a really good shifty station as well. Besides that, Chicken vs Egg was my first ever Splatfest I ever did, which stands out to me. I was Team Egg. I don't think we won either of those, even on the repeat one back in like 2020. But Team Egg, I like being Egg. So the next one is Dexterity versus Endurance. This was another Japanese Splatfest. This is like all about power, I think, like having power and then staying in power or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Now, I don't really know what to really say about this one. I might just put it in no opinion. I mean, staying in power... You know what, we're not going to put it in no opinion. It's like an interesting theme concept. It's got the bullies and the brawler. I might just put it in okay. I was almost tempted to put it in no opinion. But let's actually rank this one and actually put it in okay. I don't want to put too many JP themes or something like that in no opinion or whatever. But we're gonna put it there. If I were to play that, I think I would have been on the brawler team. I don't know if they won. Maybe they did. I don't know. Japanese Splatfest, hear me out, I don't really know. But we're gonna go with that. Next one is Eat It versus Save It, which is a European Splatfest, which is like, would you rather eat the best part first in the meal, or would you save it for last? Now, this one, I'd say, would be Eat It. I think it was a pretty alright theme. I was Team Save It, to be exact. I think that one actually won. I think so anyway. So yeah, I think it was a good theme. Could have been a bit better, but I'm gonna put that in A rank as I think it just suits that. So the next one would technically be Family vs Friends, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to save the special Splatfest for last, considering we have Chaos vs Order and we've not done that yet. So I'm gonna skip over Family vs Friends, and we're gonna head over to Film vs Book. So Film vs Book was a European Splatfest. So like, would you rather see the film adaptation of a book, or would you like read a book from like what it's based off? I don't know, like, do you prefer films or do you prefer books? I think that's what it's trying to refer to. I did not play that Splatfest, but seeing it's like a debatable topic, I feel like it might be a good one. I think I'm going to put that in good theme, but it could have been better. If I was to play that Splatfest, ooh, I don't know which team I'd be. I like reading sometimes, but watching movies is fun. I think I probably would have been Team Film. It seems like more for me. I'm more of a movie person over a reading person, but we'll go with that. I think it suits A rank, so we'll stick with that. So the next one is Flight versus Invisibility. This one was a North American and European Splatfest. Unfortunately, I was not playing the game at the time, so I did not participate in this one. I think if I were to play that, I think I would have been Team Flight. It just seems like maybe the better choice. Like, you can fly about, easy transport or whatever, like instead of just like driving or like, I don't know, using trains or whatever. But also, I'm gonna put this in B rank. I think that may be better off. It just seems like probably the best choice to go with that. I'm putting that in B rank. Flight versus Invisibility, Team Flight, so yeah. Next one is Fork versus Spoon. This one was a North American Splatfest. So it's like, which do you prefer, a fork or a spoon for eating stuff? I think that's the case anyway. Like, for eating food, do you prefer using a fork or do you prefer using a spoon? I think for this one, I think I would have been Team Spoon. It just seems more efficient. But I'm gonna put this in C rank, as it was just meh. It was meh. It seems like a meh theme, like not grand, but not the worst. So we're just gonna leave it there. We'll leave it in C rank, but yeah, I would have been Team Spoon. Next one was a Japanese sponsored Splatfest, which is Fries versus McNuggets. This is like a McDonald's sponsored Splatfest for Japan. This was a McDonald's sponsored Splatfest for Japan. I mean, I've had both of these, obviously. I wouldn't say it's vegan friendly. or vegetarian friendly in some parts. So I'm gonna put this in okay theme, like it was like an okay theme. I'm gonna put this in, it was an okay theme. It wasn't perfect, it was not appealing for everyone, but we're just gonna leave it there. If it were to be a team though, McNuggets all the way. Oh boy. Oh boy, the next team is front row versus back row. Now this one was actually pretty funny. This is a European Splatfest. This one was funny because like, why would anyone want to know how you wipe or how you have your toilet roll? Like it seems a bit weird. Unfortunately I was not there, but obviously a logical choice which team to be was obviously front row, duh. I'm just gonna put this in C rank. Like it wasn't grand but it also wasn't the worst. I mean, it's close to being the worst, because why would you want to know? But I'm gonna leave it in C rank. It's just funny to me. That's how it makes it into C rank. Team front row. So the next one is also another European Splatfest. Gurk out versus Gurk in. I almost said it the wrong way, but no, we got it right. Booyah. I think for this one, I'd say it's alright. Probably I put it in B rank just because it seems okay. Like on the photo itself of the art, it's based around a burger. Like, do you have gherkins or not on your burger? Which is also like, I mean, it can be a bit vegetarian friendly. It depends how you see it, or vegan friendly, because you can get vegan burgers or whatever. But I'm gonna put it in B rank. I think for this though, I probably would have been Team Gherkin. Call me strange if you want, but gherkins seem alright. Let's go in B rank. It was an okay theme. Let's leave it at that. Next one is Hana versus Dango, which was a Japanese Splatfest. I think it means, do you prefer flowers over dumplings or something like that? I'm not entirely sure, but because I don't want to leave like Japanese themes out too much, I'm just gonna put it in. It wasn't grand, it wasn't the worst. I mean, I've never tried dumplings in my life, so maybe I would have been Team Flower if that was the case. It's gonna go in C rank though. It's not too appealing to me, but we'll leave it there. So technically the next one would have been Hare versus Tortoise, but this was a Spring Fest, so we're gonna skip way over that and head over to the next Splatfest, which was Hello Kitty versus Cinnamon Roll. Now this was like Japan's little tournament Splatfest, I believe, because over here in NA in Europe we had a sponsor Splatfest, which is also like they had their own sponsor Splatfest, which is Hello Kitty or the Sanrio stuff. But aside from that, this was like one of the themes, I believe. So it was Hello Kitty versus Cinnamon Roll. I think for this one I would have been personally Team Hello Kitty, but because like it's a sponsor Splatfest and it's like a pretty alright topic, I'm gonna put that in A rank. I just think it's a pretty neat theme, I like that. So I'm gonna leave that in A rank. Staying with the Hello Kitty Sanrio Splatfest, we had the finals of this one, which was Hello Kitty versus My Melody. So for this one, I think I'm also going to put it in A rank. I think probably I would have been My Melody. I think they're just cooler. Maybe that's just me. It's going in A rank as well, just because it seemed like it was alright, but it could have been better. I wouldn't say it's my favourite though, but we'll leave it as that. Next one is the Super Smash Bros. Splatfest, the one to hype it up for when Smash released in 2018. Hero versus Villain. I played in this Splatfest. I think I was Team Hero, and I believe we lost that one. I think so anyway. But Hero versus Villain, I mean, I'm not a Smash Bros. Fan, but there's probably many more people who love Smash Bros. But because I'm not one of them, I would rank it probably lower. But there are many Smash Bros. People who enthusiasts or whatever, so I'm gonna put it as a okay theme. Team Villain did win, I think. But I'm gonna say this Splatfest, I'm gonna say this Splatfest was an okay theme. So the next one was obviously a Japanese sponsored Splatfest. It is innerwear versus outerwear, I believe. So it's like, do you prefer like indoor clothes or do you prefer wearing outdoor clothes? I'm gonna put this in C rank. I think it just probably suits that. think it would have been Team Innerwear. It just seems more suitable for me. But yeah, we're gonna put that in C rank. Wasn't grand, but also wasn't the worst. I mean, it was a sponsored Splatfest, but we'll leave it as that. Next Splatfest is a European Splatfest, Kid versus Grown Up. So I believe this one I did play in, and this one's an interesting theme. It's like I did this little glitch that way at the time, like when the shifty station was there. I did this little glitch where you could just fling yourself up in the air. I probably got the clip displaying around about now or whatever. It was really funny. I like that glitch. Anyways, that's besides the point. Kid versus Grown Up, the theme. If you remember rightly, I was Team Grown Up, mainly because the brown was cool. But I think it's just what I preferred. I feel like looking back on it now, I think it would have been better off me being Team Kid. But I'm not mad at that. We're gonna go Team Grown Up. Maybe it's because I don't want to go through the whole Kid process again. I don't know. But we're gonna go with Team Grown Up with that. Anyways, I need to rank this. I think I'm gonna put this in A rank. It seems like a little fun debatable topic. In my opinion, I think it's a little fun one. So it's gonna go in good theme, but could have been better. Next one is Knights versus Wizards. This one was like a hyped one for amiibos, like for the Artling amiibos releasing. I think I was Team Knight for that, if I remember rightly. I believe we lost as well, but that's besides the point. I don't know, I think the Knight gear looks kind of cooler than the Wizard one. I mean, the Wizard kind of like is better. Like the fashion within the amiibo was pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's the best theme, but it was a good theme, but could have been better. It was an interesting one. I think, I'm not entirely sure actually. Did they, like if you wear like the full set of Knight armor, didn't it change the Splatfest tee as well to suit that? Or the Wizard suit? I can't remember. I wonder if I have an image of that. I have no idea. But yeah, it's gonna be marked as A rank. Good theme, but could have been better. Next theme is Lemon versus No Lemon. I'm not entirely sure what this meant. Like, maybe it was like, do you like lemon tea or something? I'm not entirely sure. But lemon and no lemon? It's kind of like a pineapple, no pineapple situation on pizza, but I'm not entirely sure what it means by no lemon or by lemon. But if it means like, do you like lemons or not? I guess I would have been Team No Lemon. I'm gonna put this in C rank just because it's not a grand theme, but it was not the worst, so we're just gonna leave it in C rank. I think I would have been Team Lemon though. Next one is Mayo versus Ketchup. Now I played the repeat when it happened in like 2020, but obviously I was not there for the original. I believe Team Mayo won the original. I don't know who won the repeat. Was it Ketchup? It might have been Ketchup. But for this one, I'm gonna mark it as okay. It was a little fun topic. I guess it was like Pill was also talking about it all the time in the news. I remember that. I think for this one, I was like, at least in the repeat anyway, I was definitely Team Ketchup. I think that was like a really fun one. But I wouldn't say it's a good theme or the best theme. It was just okay. Next one is Mikey versus Donnie, and this was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splatfest. This was Mikey versus Donnie, obviously. I was Team Mikey for this, I believe. This one was like round 2, but I believe Team Mikey lost. I think I'm not a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Honestly, I'm not. I mean, there might be some other fans out there, but I'm gonna put this in C rank. I'm not a crazy fan of that. So I'm gonna leave it in. It wasn't grand, but also wasn't the worst. Next one is Money versus Love. Like, do you prefer money or do you prefer love? Did we have like this one kind of last time in Splatoon 1 Splatfest ranking, or am I tripping? I don't remember. Money versus love. Now, coming from a person who does not like date or anything like that, I would have been Team Money, just saying, and so on. I'd say this one might have been a pretty alright theme, so I'm gonna put that in good theme. I think it's a little fun debatable topic, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna put that as A rank, good theme, but could have been better. Next one is another Japanese sponsor Splatfest, Mushroom Mountain versus Bamboo Shoot Village. I don't know if this one was done in Splat 1, it might have been done in Splat 1. I'm not entirely sure, but I've never tried these, I don't think. So unfortunately I'm gonna put this in no opinion. I mean, there might be little chocolates, but I'm not entirely sure. So, I mean, if I had to choose a team, maybe just the Mushroom Mountain. But I'm gonna put that in no opinion, never tried it. I mean, maybe I should have put it in a different thing, but I feel like put it in no opinion is probably just the better call here. Next one is My Melody versus Pom Pom Pudding. So this is the last one of the Hello Kitty Splatfest. Now I definitely would have been Team My Melody, but we're also going to just put that in good considering we have done the rest for those in that one. So good theme could have been better. Team My Melody. My Melody's just cooler, just saying. A rank. This one's another Japanese Splatfest sponsored one. It's like, would you rather have the newest shoes or would you rather have the most popular shoes? From Nate, I believe. I think I would have been probably the most popular shoes. I feel like that might have been better off. I think they won that one. I'm not entirely sure. But for this one, not everyone's into shoes. I'm gonna put it in C rank. I just think it wasn't grand, but also wasn't the worst. So we're just gonna leave it in C rank. I know it's a sponsored Splatfest, so I can't say much, but we're gonna leave it in C rank. Next one is New Life Form versus Future Tech, which was a Japanese one again. I think it's a collaboration with a company, I'm not entirely sure. But it also came with the worst shifty station of all time, not gonna lie. It was Zappy Long shocking. New Life Form versus Future Tech. I feel like for this one, maybe like having, I think I would have been Future Tech. Like, would you rather see new life forms or would you rather have future technology? I think it's something like that. I'm gonna put that, it was an okay theme. Put it in B rank. It just seems like a cool theme, a little theme I guess. It seems rather cool. I'm just gonna go with Team Future Tech for that if I were to play that one. But we're gonna go with B rank. So I believe the next one is like sweet and sour pork meal, which is based around would you rather have pineapple or no pineapple in it. I think it was actually no pineapple versus pineapple, if I'm honest. I think that's the way around. But considering I've never tried sweet and sour pork, although it does sound really appealing, I think I'm going to put that in B rank, or do I put it in B rank? Maybe I don't. Like, it's a good debatable thing I feel like, because not everyone likes pineapple. I mean, it could be good in that, but I'm not entirely sure. I never have had sweet and sour pork or whatever it is. I don't know. I think if I was to play that, probably pineapple? I don't know, I like pineapple. At least I like pineapple on pizza. Come at me if you must. But I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm gonna put it in OK theme. We have so many in OK theme. It's like balanced out between A and C. We've not even had any of these yet. Next one is Pancake versus Waffle, which was an NA and European Splatfest. So this one, I'd say, is a pretty good debatable theme. I liked pancakes and I also like waffles. So this one was originally a hard choice for me, but I went with Team Waffle. I believe they won, if I remember rightly. But I wouldn't say it's the best theme ever. I'm gonna put it in good theme, but could have been better. Really fun debatable topic though, not gonna lie. It's like, which do you prefer, pancakes or waffles or whatever? Yeah, definitely Team Waffle. I think I was Team Waffle. I think they won as well, so we'll take that. Next one is the Pocky Splatfest, Pocky Chocolate versus Pocky Gakuboso. I think that's how you say it, correct me if I didn't. But anyways, we have some of these, like not like similar brand over here. I think it's called Mikado or something like that. Maybe it's just the same brand, it's just renamed here. But I've had these before. I don't really know the difference between the two looking at the image. It's like, is maybe one of them dark chocolate? I'm not entirely sure. But I think for this one, maybe I would have been Pocky Chocolate. But I'm gonna just put that in. It was probably an okay theme. I mean, maybe, actually, I'm gonna put that higher up. I'm gonna put that higher up. I was like, wait, do I put it in okay theme? Let's put it in A tier. I feel like that'd be better off. Pocky Chocolate versus Pocky Gakuboso. I would have been Team Pocky Chocolate. Just seems more appealing. Okay, so the next one is Pulp versus No Pulp. This one was also an NA and European Splatfest. Like, do you prefer having pulp in your drink, or do you not like having pulp, which is like the little orange pieces that you have in like fresh orange juice or something like that? Personally, I don't know. I'm debating it between C and D. I say that because like not everyone enjoys orange juice. Personally, I like orange juice. Orange juice is pretty good. I like it. I was team no pulp if I remember correctly, but this one, I don't know. I think honestly, I might put this in the worst theme ever. I mean, it wasn't the worst of them all. If it wasn't the worst of them all, maybe I should put it in C rank. I'm gonna move it to C rank. I take it back, C rank. I almost put it in D because not everyone likes orange juice, but because I do, I kind of want it in C rank more than D rank. But I was team no pulp. I believe Pulp did win that Splatfest. No big deal, we lost. We'll put it in C rank. Now I was very tempted to put it in D, but we're just gonna leave it over there. Next one is Raph versus Donnie, which was the finale one for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like the final one out of the 3 Splatfests that were made for them. I believe Team Donnie won that one, but I was also on that Splatfest. I was Team Donnie for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the same I did for the other one. I'm gonna put it in, it wasn't grand, but it also wasn't the worst. It's going in C rank. And considering the next one is also Raph versus Leo, which was the first one, I'm probably just also gonna put it in C rank. I think I was actually Team Raph for that one. I think he won as well, but yeah, let's leave it as that. Next one is Retro versus Modern, which I believe was also a NA and European Splatfest. So like, do you prefer like having retro stuff, or do you like modern stuff? I think I was Team Modern if I remember correctly. I'd say this one was like maybe an okay theme. I think it was an okay debatable topic, maybe not the most perfect one, but I'm gonna put that in okay. Next one was the other Splatfest, which was for Japan, for the test fire. It was rock versus pop. It's like, do you prefer rock music? Do you prefer pop music? Obviously, I wasn't in that Splatfest. I think if I was, probably Team Pop. Rock music doesn't appeal to me that much, but based off this, I'm gonna put it in probably like, I'm gonna put it in okay. We have so many in B rank, my god. But we're gonna put it in okay. It was an okay theme. I would have been Team Pop. Let's leave it there. So, next one was an NA Splatfest. It was Salsa versus Guac, which was like, do you prefer dipping your nachos in there or something like that? I think it's like something to do with that, or if not, it was like something to do with the dip. I don't know, I didn't play it, obviously, because it was NA only. I think if I did, I would have been Team Salsa, but to rank this, I'm gonna put it in D. I'm not a major fan of salsa, but I also hate guacamole, if anything. Now feel free to disagree with me on that one. But it just doesn't appeal to me that much, so it's going in D rank here. Next one is salty versus sweet popcorn. Now we had something similar in Splatoon 3. It was like spicy versus sweet versus sour, which was like, what flavors do you like in general? Like, do you like spicy food, sweet food, sour food? But that doesn't matter that much, that's Splatoon 3 here. This is about popcorn. So yeah, it was salty versus sweet, which is almost similar, but this is a popcorn related, so it's not exactly the same. So personally, I like sweet popcorn, but I'm gonna put this in C rank. It wasn't grand, but also wasn't the worst. So it's gonna sit there in C rank. Not everyone likes popcorn as well, so it's like following the Pulp situation. Next one is sci-fi versus fantasy. At first I thought it was like space versus medieval. I don't know why I thought that, but it's sci-fi versus fantasy. Like, which genre do you prefer, like sci-fi or fantasy? Personally, I feel like fantasy would have suited myself, so I probably would have been team fantasy if that was the case. I believe this was an NA Splatfest as well, but this one seems like an alright debatable topic. I think I'm gonna put that in okay. It was an okay theme. It was just mid, I guess. It's like an okay debatable topic. Not everyone's into sci-fi, not everyone's also into fantasy, but we're gonna leave that in B rank. Team fantasy I would have been. I think that one won. Maybe it didn't, I don't know. Next one is a Squid vs Octopus, which was an anniversary Splatfest. But for the sake of this one, this was like sort of a special-ish kind of Splatfest. This one is going to be left for later. So we're just gonna skip past this one for now and head over to Mushroom vs Star. This was like actually the proper last Splatfest, Mushroom vs Star. I was Team Mushroom. It's like, do you want to be tall or do you want to be like invincible? But the reason why I chose Team Mushroom because I can just permanently sort of be tall. Whilst a Star, you get like limited time of invincibility. But for this one, I feel like probably it was a really, I don't know, was it like one of the best themes ever? I think for this one, I'm gonna just insert it to A rank. I mean, it was very close to being one of the best themes ever. I'm gonna put it in good theme, but could have been better. It was a sponsored Mayo Splatfest. It happened like all regions, I believe. It was almost one of the best themes ever, but we're gonna leave it in just A rank. Next one is the NA Splatfest sweater versus socks. So like, which gift would you prefer to get at like Christmas or something like that? Do you like having a Christmas sweater or do you like Christmas socks? Something like that anyway. I think for this one, probably Team Socks. I don't really like sweaters. I'm gonna put this in C rank, not grand, but also wasn't the worst. I just think that's probably the better of choice. I would have been Team Socks. I think Sweater won that one, but we're gonna put that in C rank. Next one is time travel versus teleportation. If I remember rightly, I was Team Time Travel, which I believe I lost that one. It was an NA and European Splatfest. This one's actually really fun. Like, it was a fun little theme. I think it's probably one of the best themes ever, honestly. It was really enjoyable. Like, which one do you prefer more? Would you teleport everywhere? Would you love to have the ability to have time travel? Like, would you rather go to the future or the past? I was Team Time Travel. I just thought it'd be cool to go to the future or something like that. But I'd say it's one of the best themes ever, just because it seems like a fun, debatable topic. Too bad I lost that one, but it was one of the best themes ever. So I'm gonna leave it as that. Just like the other special Splatfest, this was Trick vs Treat, the Splatoween. Unfortunately, we're gonna skip it over, and we're gonna head over to the next one, which was Shushbian versus Koishian, if that's how you say it. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation. I am not very good. Some Japanese words are just not for me. I'm so sorry for my really bad pronunciations, but it was that Splatfest theme. I don't really know what it really is. I think it's like some kind of suit. I don't have any opinions on it though, because I've never tried it, so I'm gonna have to put this in no opinion, never tried it. I'm sorry. The following one is Unicorn versus Narwhal. This was an NA Splatfest theme. For sure, I would have been Team Narwhal. I just find them cooler than unicorns. They just seem cooler. I think they won that Splatfest as well. But I'm gonna just put it in okay, as it was just mid. It was alright. Next one is a Vampire versus Werewolf. This one's an interesting one. I think it's probably best to put it in A rank. I feel like it's a good theme, it could have been better. I feel like it's been probably a really good debatable topic. I think it was only NA only. But if I was to choose a team on that one, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's not grand to be a vampire and murder people. But you also wouldn't want to be cursed every full moon to become a wolf. I don't think either would be ideal. But immortality? I don't know, I think I'm tempted to be more so of a vampire. I'm sorry, that sounds so bad. But I don't think I'd want to just turn into a wolf every full moon. I feel like that would be just pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I'm gonna choose Team Vampire. I don't agree much with it, and I don't agree being a werewolf. I think Vampire won. I think they did. Maybe I'm tripping? I don't know. I don't really know who won. It was an NA Splatfest. I could never participate in it regardless. Let's just move on to the next one, which was warm breakfast versus cold breakfast. Do you prefer having a hot breakfast, or you prefer having a cold breakfast like cereal or something like that? This one was a European Splatfest, but I did not participate in that one because I did not have Splatoon yet. I think having though a warm breakfast is probably better off. feel like it's more better. Like, cereal is just meh. It's just meh. It's not fun. Like, it's not that good for me in my opinion. I'm gonna put this in A though. It's a fairly alright debatable topic. I would have been team warm breakfast. I like warm food. Like, warm breakfast seems really nice. Like a full English breakfast or something. Oh, if you don't know what a full English breakfast is, you should Google it and maybe try it. It's like one of the best things ever. It's like eggs, bacon, fried bread, beans or whatever. There's like so much on it. And sausages. Oh, it's so good. It's like the most British thing ever. But yeah, it's aside from that, I'm gonna put it in A rank. So now we have the remaining 5 of the special Splatfests. The ones that were interesting. You know, the first anniversary one. We're gonna just start it off with Squid versus Octopus. This was like, do you want to be like, do you prefer Inklings or do you prefer Octolings or do you prefer being a Squid or Octopus? Whichever one. But the twist was with this one, whatever team you chose, you had to be that species. This was just shortly after the Octolings came out from the Octo expansion. So this was interesting. So if you chose Team Squid, you were forced to be a Squid. But if you chose Team Octopus, you were forced to be an Octoling. Like, forced to be an Octoling regardless. Even if you didn't have the DLC, you'd be an Octopus or an Octoling. So that was actually really good. But for this Splatfest, I was Team Squid. I believe Team Squid did win, and this was a worldwide Splatfest. I'm gonna put this in one of the best themes ever because it was just so enjoyable. The Shifty Station was really fun, and it was just a nice little debatable type of Splatfest theme. I don't know, maybe that's just me. It just seems like a really fun theme. So it's like one of the best themes ever, for sure. We're gonna head over to the next special Splatfest, which I believe was Splatoween, Trick vs. Treat. Now this one did get redone by in 2020 as well. So this one was redone. I was Team Trick for both of them, by the way. I believe we still lost regardless, both the times. So Team Treat did win, I think. I think so anyway. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. I think Team Trick won both of them. This one is an okay debatable topic. I feel like it was a good debatable topic. I think people would definitely put it in best theme ever. But for me, I don't know. I don't go trick or treating. It's like, it's a good theme topic. But I'm gonna put it in A rank. It was a good theme, but it could have been better. Despite the fact the plaza and everything was glowing up and or everything like that. Like, everything was done out. I could probably have some photos or whatever. Despite it being like that good, I'm still gonna put it in A rank just because of the theme. The next special Splatfest I believe was Family versus Friends. So this is like, would you rather spend the holidays with family or would you rather spend the holidays with friends? Now, I believe this is also, I think all of these special Splatfests are worldwide. I was definitely Team Family. I think I definitely was. I think Team Friends won though. This one was interesting though because the ink was glittery, which is like the single player glitter back in 2. So that was like really nice. It was like a little nice touch to it to make it unique. And it was like all goldish in the plaza as well. And it's all decorated. It was really, really cool. I liked these special Splatfests so much. Like, it was Frosty Fest. It was wonderful. But I was definitely Team Family. But that's beside the point. I feel like it was a pretty good debatable topic. I don't think I'd put it in the best theme ever though. I'm gonna put it in good theme, but could have been better. I mean, it's a good debatable topic with the holidays, but I'm gonna put it in A rank. I'm not basing it off of plazas or anything, despite the fact how much I want to. It's just gonna go in A rank. It's the theme. That's that. Next special Splatfest was Hare versus Tortoise. This is like, was based like, which team would you be? The team Hare? Like, which would win the race quicker? Like the Hare or the Tortoise? Like, this is like the riddle based thing. I was definitely Team Tortoise though, but I think Hare won. I'm gonna put this one. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna put this probably in okay. I say okay because it wasn't the best of all themes. I feel like maybe the theme could have been a bit better, but it was an okay theme. That's just me though. I just think, hey, it could have been a bit better. We're just gonna leave it as that. it was an okay theme. I was Team Tortoise, so I was kind of sad that we lost that, but that's besides the point. It's an okay theme. Lastly, we had the fate of all Splatfests, the final fest, or the, well, supposedly final fest, because obviously that wasn't the case, because that would happen like after 2019, we had more Splatfests because of the pandemic or whatever. But that's besides the point. Chaos versus Order. This chose the outcome for Splatoon 3, which we already know, Chaos won. I was Team Chaos, by the way. But everything was done out so well. The theme, I originally could not decide which team to be, but of course I'm going to put this in, the best theme ever. Why would you not? This theme was definitely my favourite, it's like one of my favourites of all time. I think overall though, with the best themes ever, this is besides the point, I feel like my favourite one overall might have been Squid vs Octopus, but that's besides the point. Anyways, Chaos vs Order was so good. I think I got like 1 million clout or something on it. It was insane. I enjoyed it. I think it was like a clean sweep from Chaos as well. Maybe I'm incorrect with that, but it was a really good theme. Like the plaza was all dystopian and everything. The stages, we had all shifty stations rotating in that one. It was really fun and cool. I enjoyed it. Pillar Marina had these cool outfits. And then you had the promo poster and everything. Oh my gosh, it was an insane Splatfest. It was very hyped up, very fun to participate in. But theme-wise, really fun. Like, would you rather have a chaotic society or would you have order, where it's just like dictatorship or whatever? But damn, it was a really fun Splatfest. So this like determined the outcome of Splatoon 3, which we got a chaotic sort of situation. Meanwhile, we have the Side Order DLC coming out soon. But I'm getting highly off topic now. This is my ranking, personally, for the Splatoon 2 Splatfest. Now I'm more surprised that I put most of these in okay theme. It was like fairly balanced out for A and C, like thinking about it, and B. Like A, B, and C were like the most balanced out ever. I actually thought I might put more in D, but I ended up not, which is insane. And I'm kind of glad I didn't put too much in no opinion, but it's fine. We only have 3 of them, that's not too bad. I was very tempted to put some more in the best theme ever, but that would have been a bit too boring. I feel like anyway. But that's besides everything. We are done here. That's the Splatoon 2 Splatfest themes ranked. We would do a Splatoon 3 one, but we've got a long time for that. We have to wait until every Splatfest theme is done. Every Splatfest has to be done first. Jeez. We got until like next year. We got a while yet. Splatoon 3 Splatfests are nowhere near done, so we can't even rank those yet. Hope you guys have enjoyed though. And I really enjoyed doing this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!